It is the first day of our favorite national holiday. The Sephora savings event has officially started. So lock in because I'm about to tell you everything you need to pick up at the Sephora savings event. We're starting off with my absolute favorite SPF of all time, Better Screen SPF Serum from Kiehl's. This is like the easiest, most beautiful, most hydrating sunscreen you've ever applied in your life, and it doesn't irritate your eyes. Serum sunscreens, in my opinion, are just superior. The formula of this under makeup, stunning. Anastasia Brow Freeze Gel. I love this because my brows are already laminated and this keeps my brows in place all day long without being flaky or white and crusty, which I hate. Honorable mention, I also love the Rare Beauty Brow Gel. I just don't know where mine is right now. I just have to buy another one at the Sephora sale. Going with my iconic London Underglow Primer. Putting this kind of like centrally on my face to blur any pores that I have that are kind of like around the center. Still makes me super glowy and look really gorgeous and dewy, but helps to blur large pores and acts as like a tacky base under makeup. For foundation, is there any other option? I'm using my Armani Luminous Silk Foundation in the shade 5.25, and I like applying this. The shade match also. Hello, unreal. I love applying this really thin with my finger first and then blending it in with my brush on days that I have time to actually do this technique. And then I just like to buff this right on into the skin with a brush. Okay, I'm going in with my concealer now. This is the Makeup by Mario concealer. I'm in the shade 180. We're just using a little bit of this to brighten. Now it's time for cream bronzer, and I have quite a few recommendations. I'm going to be using this one from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Beautiful Skin Sunkissed Glow Bronzer in the shade medium. Love this, and it is a massive pan. It is literally the size of my face. Also love the Anastasia cream bronzer. I use the shade Amber. Love this product very much. I'm going to show you. I use this a lot. I'm obsessed with it. I love the Rare Beauty Stick Bronzer, the cream bronzer, but I'm currently out of that one, so that's also going to go in my cart. I'm going to be repurchasing that during the sale. I love this cream bronzer so much. It really sculpts in a way that like a contour does, but at the same time it gives you like a sun-kissed bronzy look also. So Charlotte Tilbury did her big one with this one. I have so many liquid blushes that I love. The Rare Beauty and the Armani Luminous Silk blushes, these are all so great. I'm gonna use my Huda Beauty one today though. These smell so incredible. This is the shade Peach Sorbet. These are really pigmented. Like, these are absolutely stunning, and I found that no matter what product I use them with underneath, they are, or on top, they are so gorgeous. Like, hello? Love. I wonder to myself every year when we're gonna get a new loose powder that's gonna take over Huda Beauty Easy Bake, but here we are again. I'm using Peach Pie today. I'm using a Huda Powder Puff too. This is just the best loose powder. It really is just the best setting powder, and if you haven't had the opportunity to try it yet, now is your time to get your hands on it. My under eyes are non-existent. So smooth. It's crazy. How can we talk about doing eyebrows without talking about ABH? I'm going back in to my brows with my ABH brow pencil. This is the Perfect Brow Pencil in the shade Soft Brown. It's a sharpenable pencil and it does have a spoolie on the end, which I love. Also love Brow Wiz on days that I want to be a little bit more precise, but this is perfection. Anything super crazy on my eyes today, so I'm just going in with a little bit of the Charlotte Tilbury cream bronzer on my eyes. If I'm honest, the Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyes instilled something in me, and unfortunately Mario discontinued it, so I just haven't felt the same about an eyeshadow palette in a very long time. I do love my Patrick Ta Major Dimension 3 palette. It's beautiful, all matte shades, 2 creams. You've got a white, you've got a black, you've got cool tones, you've got warm tones. It has everything, and while it's on sale, highly recommend picking it up. For eyeliner today, I'm going in with this brown one from Iconic London. This is the Smoky Kajal. Pointed end, and then you've also got a little bit more of a rounded end. I honestly don't prefer one over the other. I like using them both. I would use this end more as like an eyeshadow stick, and then this end more so for like liner. Absolute must buy is the Shiseido eyelash curler. I am obsessed with this eyelash curler. It is the only eyelash curler that works for me in my eye shape. Every other eyelash curler I've ever tried pinches my eyelid or doesn't actually even get to the root of my lashes, but this one, it's like less curved than a traditional lash curl. It's a little bit more shallow, so it's really able to get to the root of the lashes and give them a really good curl. I know it's expensive for an eyelash curler, but hey, it's gonna be on sale, and I promise you'll never buy another eyelash curler ever again. Like, this one is truly the best. My favorite mascara from Sephora is the YSL Lash Clash, and I use this in the black waterproof formula. I'm obsessed with her. Over a cream bronzer with a little bit of the Giorgio Armani powder bronzer. I like this one because it does have a little bit of a shimmer to it, but if you like a matte bronzer, the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush bronzer is fantastic, and I carry that in my pro makeup kit. I love that. Powder blush and cream blush. These from Patrick Ta are such a good value because you're getting 2 blushes in one palette. I'm using the shade Just Enough. It is the cutest baby pink. I'm obsessed. I'm a huge highlighter girl, but when I am, these from Hourglass are my absolute favorite. And these palettes that they do every year are so good. I know that these are like limited edition around the holidays, but they do have palettes all year round, and I highly recommend getting your hands on one because they're phenomenal. Blushes, bronzers, setting powders, and this stunning highlighter that is out of this world. Lip liners, I am obsessed with these from Makeup by Mario. This one is in the shade Smoky Pink, and it's my favorite. I'm also still obsessed with these ABH lip velvets. This one's in the shade Pure Hollywood. The most comfortable matte lipstick I've ever worn in my entire life. I'm feeling a little gloss, shade number 7 from Armani Beauty. Stunnerella. The glam is glamming, and I'm obsessed. Finish off the look with setting spray. One Size Until Dawn is my girl till the day I die. I also love the iconic London, look how much it's left in the Prep Set and Glow setting spray. But I've tried a new one recently that I really am enjoying. The Impeccable setting spray from Anastasia Beverly Hills. And it sets the makeup so beautifully. Obsessed. I cannot wait to hear what you guys are picking up from the Sephora sale. I have another video showing what's in my Sephora cart currently, and then also what new at Sephora you should pick up from the Sephora sale, because there's so much new makeup out right now. I was like, maybe we should do a second version where I tell you based on just new products alone what is worth your money at the Sephora sale. Okay bestie, that's all for this video. I'll see you again in the next 2. They should be posted a little later today. I can't wait. I love you. Thank you for being here. Bye bestie.